Siren lipstick, one of the most exciting products in Vapour. This is truly a treat for your lips. This is a rich, moisturizing lipstick. Do we have? Oh, you did pass it around. How would you? Almost glossy when you get it on. It's so rich and moisturizing, and also long wearing.
And a fully pigmented lipstick. It's definitely not a sheer.
It's not a exactly. It's not a a lip sheer. It's definitely a full pigmented lipstick.
And there's 2 shades that are carbon free, so you can see the asterisk on this guys.
And a full shade range, so red lips all the way through nude, everything in between. Solid lipstick. It also smells really beautiful. Did you all smell that?
Yeah.
It's a fantastic. You feel really good putting that on. Just the experience of applying that.
Which are the selling colors in the lipsticks?
What was that? Best selling?
Au Pair, which we're passing around, is number 1.
That's what I'm wearing now.
This is pretty universal.
Yeah, that's Au Pair.
can wear those.
Some other really popular shades are Hint and Tempt. Ravish is very popular. It's a sheer red, actually. As opposed to Courage and Bold. Courage and Bold mixed together. There's several makeup artists who are really into mixing those 2 shades together, which I think is interesting that they don't speak to one another, but they have done that. So those are some of the highlights.
Also, Naive 421, the cool nude.
Yes,
It's having a major comeback right now. It's like rock in the 90s. That like.
Can we see that?
Almost crap.
Sorry, because that
I think that was true.
Yeah, it's amazing.
That was actually the first color you ever sent me.
Oh, really?
Years ago, like 4 or 5 years ago or something.
Sorry,
I worked with you. I love it.
really bad.
So you can obviously use this alone, of course. You can also use it in conjunction with our Luxe Lip Balm, which the lip conditioner that we'll pass around in a minute. That requires its own explanation. But you can put that on, which is a nice fat stick, and it'll prevent feathering when you apply Siren over it. And then you can also...
And I would blot. If you're using it specifically for anti-feathering, you want to put Luxe on and blot with the tissue, and then put your dark shade of lipstick on, and it really will set it. And
You can do it around.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely. And it's in a little daddy stick for that purpose.
And then, of course, you can always put the Elixir lip gloss right over the top. Of course. And Elixir is Liquid Love for Totally Kissable Lips. This one, again, has won awards. The Elixir lip gloss, really think of this in terms of Elixir being liquid. And the smell is outrageous. It feels delicious on. It becomes that, like, again, you don't want to leave the house without. It becomes that item that you reach for all day long. And it really deeply hydrates lips and locks in moisture with liposomal activity. Nourishing Myrrh, Restorative Lemon Balm, Icelandic Moss to Soothe, and jojoba oil. And what we don't mention here is acai.
Yeah,
And
it's just like there's too many ingredients.
Every ingredient in Elixir is awesome, but there's a lot of antioxidant activity too. There's acai, I believe there's goji,
Yes, there's acai and goji.
plums, and there's stevia in this one too. Isn't there? Yes.
I love this
And
one,
stevia.
yeah.
That's what
I've actually
no,
bought
it
this
says
one.
goji and acai in the first line.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Green tea, goji, acai. Okay.
So super number 1 selling shade of this is Pout. Beguile for more of a mid-tone berry.
Mesmerize Eye Color. So this is a really cool formula. This was actually designed to use on the eyes. So the ingredients reflect that and nourish the eye area. So keep that in mind. And also keep in mind this is a true cream shadow. So it's really best to use this on the lid or on the brow bone depending on the color. And then if you're going to use it in the crease, kind of pat on the brow bone, I would say. And just be conscious that it's a cream.
It's a cream shadow, sheer wash of color. I
Sheer
think
wash
it's
of
fair
color.
to say. Very natural and super moisturizing and nourishing, so it's really an eye treatment and color. And
It's a really great daily, easy and quick, and a really great daily product. I like to warm it up a little bit with my finger and then apply it right on my lid and then kind of pat it in. That's the way I use it on myself. I always do a shimmer on my lid. I love the way it looks. Very light reflecty and really beautiful. Okay, Mesmerize eyeliner. Super strong eyeliners. They get a lot of attention. They're always being used on the red carpet. The ink is a very, very black. They're smudgeable and blendable. They're in a base of coconut oil for the eye. What was that? For brows? Have you done that? Oh, nice.
I like truffle.
Clarity this is one of the items that has the USDA organic seal. It is a beautiful beautiful cleansing oil. It really, once you massage it into the skin, it really kind of dislodges everything, and oil removes oil, as you know, for all you cleansing oil people. So it deeply cleans the pores. And this one contains camellia.
Which is brightening.
Camellia brightens. Jojoba boosts elasticity and minimizes the look of wrinkles, and evening primrose locks in moisture. And we recommend, once you use this, you can either sort of towel it off, but I like to take a nice hot washcloth and kind of pat through and remove it that way. And it leaves your skin feeling really beautifully soft and all your makeup removed.
Should you use something separate for any eye makeup, or will this?
No, this is amazing for eye makeup. And I mean waterproof mascara, all the things, and melt it right off.
Okay.
And so gently, like not stripping your skin.
Yeah.
It's amazing. This is a really must-have product, I think.
Yeah, that one I actually did bring in my bag. I don't travel without that.
What is the price for it?
$32, so it's also very affordably priced.
Luxe Lip Conditioner. Has anyone tried this, Allie? It's crazy amazing. I'm warning you, if you do ever try it, you can't live without it.
I think it is.
I don't know, can you speak to that a little bit?
It's just awesome.
It's the best one.
It is. It's all organic ingredients. The flavor is delicious. It's like plum and apricot, and it's just best. And the wide stick is on purpose so that it will go beyond the lip line and treat the those little vertical lines of monster. Yeah.
Also, just as a tip, if I have that in my bag, obviously I'm using it on my lips all day. But I sometimes use it around my eye too. I kind of pat it in anywhere where I need a little bit. So for me, it's multi-purpose. I don't know, it's totally off the record.
And I use
off
it
the
as a brow
training
tamer.
manual.
So.
A brow tamer? Yeah, or a brow tamer. But yeah, it's just delicious. Essence Restorative Night Treatment. This is a really beautiful night treatment oil that detoxifies the skin. It calms the skin. It brightens and nourishes with sea buckthorn, antioxidant with pomegranate seed oil. It has olive-derived squalene. I'm sure you're familiar with that ingredient. It's seriously fantastic for moisture. Algae and seaweed extracts for a firmer appearance. Let's pass that one around.
So this is also great to prep the skin before makeup application. I use it. I go through this like crazy. This is I think one of my favorite products. So
It's the
I use it as a
detoxifying
moisturizer.
that really stands out. When you talk about facial oils, you're typically talking about moisturizing. But this one goes the extra step, and it actually detoxifies the skin and kind of gets the blood circulation picked up, and that's such a good treatment, every night.
And you may ask, why does this not have a USDA seal? And it's because olive oil squalane is not available organic, and it has a high percentage of that in there. And we've decided to use it because we're so into the squalane.
If it's called night treatment, but you were saying you recommend doing it before makeup, any reason why you do or don't recommend for night or daytime?
Well, the whole detoxifying, the fact that the body's resting, and that's when the body is
Okay.
rebuilding and detoxifying, that's what that comes from. But I think in the morning.
You're highly detoxed.
Highly.
Visionary Advanced Solution Serum. So let's pass this one around. Did you get there? This has such an amazing texture. It actually is a serum, isn't it?
Yeah.
Light dry plant oils. It's such a beautiful serum. And so we'll talk about some of the ingredients. Prickly pear, which I'm sure you're familiar with. It's super high in vitamin E and protects the skin. It's also an antioxidant. Camellia oil that brightens, olive-derived squalene, and antioxidant red raspberry seed to fight free radicals. And then infused in this is a peptide, Dermaxil. And this peptide is a clinically proven peptide, raw ingredient.
Yeah, for wrinkle depth and volume.
For wrinkle depth and volume.
So using this every day for 30 days can reduce wrinkle depth and volume by almost 40%. 39% is what the clinical tests show. And that is a lab-created peptide that we've put into our all-natural base. So this is a very sort of different product in the line. Christine and I are really into Dermaxil and the results of it, and so we decided to design this product for ourselves, and everybody started asking for it, so we launched it.
What better place to reduce wrinkle depth and volume than on your hands, which are like the fastest aging and signs of aging part of the body. You can't hide your hands. You can always put makeup on your face, but your hands show it all. So it's actually genius. That Krisha and Christine created Rescue Advanced Solution for Hands, Remarkable Brightening and Smoothing Treatment. This is not a product to be without. Is something that you want to keep at your bedside and do not go a day without applying. I put it on every night before bed. So the peptide action, rhubarb root reduces hyperpigmentation, sun and age spot, prickly pear and vitamin B5 protect the skin, olive-derived squalene, which is just such a great moisturizing ingredient, and camellia.
It's sort of a combination of Stratus, this is sort of a primer with the skin brightening and optical wrinkle diffusing, and then Visionary because it does have the peptides. With the addition of the rhubarb root extract, which is for the hyperpigmentation, so for age spots or sunspots, and that is also a clinically proven ingredient, the rhubarb root extract, and over the course of 30 days you will see some serious reduction in spots.
It has a little bit of a sheen, right?
Yes, like that is from my dad. So that's why it's similar to Stratus, the skin protecting primer. So it's really, this is not a moisturizing product, this is a treatment for the hands.
It's a treatment, and you can feel that when you put it on before bed, which I hope you all do. Replenish Organic Nail and Cuticle Oil. Replenish does have the USDA organic seal, and this is a really remarkable product. I've been using this one for many years as well. So, reishi mushroom.
Yes.
Do you want to talk a little bit about the benefits of using that?
Yeah,
in this
that's
area?
like the star ingredient of this, and it's rich in biotin. So what it does is it lets your nails grow in strong and flexible. So you're going to reduce splitting and cracking of the cuticles and the nails. And I'm a person who is a nail biter, and if I can commit to putting this on, I can grow in nails that are strong and flexible and don't break. And it's like, to me, it's revolutionary because I haven't had experience with this product. And there's about 13 or so ingredients in here, and every single ingredient here is something that you might find in a beautiful face cream or night treatment. Pomegranate seed oil, jojoba, the reishi mushroom. I mean, those are some of the call-outs, but every single ingredient in here is something beautiful. I think nail cuticle oils usually get relegated to a little bit of apricot seed oil and whatever and call it a day. This is really a very different approach. And it's got a modest price point. I think it's $32.
And it will last a really long
it's a
time.
Thousand product. It
Or
lasts
really long.
forever.
It lasts forever.
There we go.
Through. Any questions?
The products that contain mica, have you got, since you do have a lot of celebrity makeup artists in your arsenal that give you feedback, have you ever had any feedback about how it photographs? Okay.
I haven't.
Alright.
There's a real soft focus quality to just the overall look of Vapour.
So it's really
not that-
finely milled
It's
mica.
very
okay.
finely milled
Yeah.
mica. The only thing that it's not super finely milled in that you can actually see the particle size is the radiant finished blush.
Well, thank you all so much, and thank you, Krisha, for taking an airplane and all the way from Taos and being here.